You did it. Number 77 or so. Sorry I've been gone for a long time. I've been in the process of doing a lot of work, reading, studying, meditation. It's been incredible. The Addicts Guide to Spiritual Therapy. I have many insights for you. I even took notes. Woo! Today I'm going to evolve from here, and we're talking about reskilling society. What are some ways that we can reskill society? Well, some things that are a problem with society is that we create our own experience, and as creators we are not creating properly by using correct terminology, by using our words, by creating our experience from within instead of creating from without. The world is empty and meaningless, and as we give it meaning, we begin creating our experience. What do I mean by that? Well, the world, okay, the world first began, first there was no world, then there was world. Then there was single-celled organisms, then there was double-celled organisms, plant life, marine life, then the apes, and finally man. We've been evolving through time, always evolving. And as the creators of our own experience, we create everything that happens in our life, everything that manifests. So what's been happening is we've been looking at the world from a limited perspective, from a perspective of lack, as opposed to a perspective of abundance, where there's enough for everybody, which is what we have. We're looking at a poverty consciousness instead of an abundance consciousness. There is enough for everyone, for all, and it is time. It is time, people, for us to start sharing not only our knowledge, not only our wealth, not only our wisdom, but our love, but our hearts, but our communal minds, but the outreaching of your hand, the outreaching of your life, to touch someone else, to touch their heart, to really allow them to be themselves by not holding them in judgment, by not putting anything on somebody, by allowing them to move into their own light, by not energetically holding them somewhere that they can't move from. I've been studying Greg Braden's work. Oh, it's incredible. Science of Miracles is my new favorite. And he explains exactly how miracles work. We live first and foremost in a thought, feeling, emotional universe. Our feelings are the most important part. Our thoughts and emotions are what create those feelings. Your thoughts start in your mind. Your feelings come from your belly. That's your gut instincts. Yes, your intuition, your insights. So I'm wearing feeling excited and ready. Sorry, fear, in case you were wondering. Feeling excited and ready. And so our emotions, or our core, that's where our emotional body lies. And then our thought body lies in the mind. So what happens is our emotions travel upward to our heart, and our thoughts travel downward to our heart. Our heart is the energetic center of our body. It is 3,000 times more powerful energetically than your mind. So what happens is your emotions mix with your thoughts, and they create an energetic field that's 8 meters around each one of us, that's being sent out into the universe. This is your feeling field. It's right around you. And whatever you're feeling into your field is what the universe is going to look for. So if you're feeling love into your field, well, the universe will say, come on with me. Everything in this universe is vibrating at a different vibration. It's at a different speed. Love is the highest of those vibrations. Fear is the lowest of those vibrations. So when you're living in love and you're sending vibration of love out into your feeling field, what happens is the universe goes, okay, you want love. No problem. We've got tons. Where would you like to go? And that's how it happens. You've sent the universe the message, and now the universe will give you the experience of that feeling, that feeling that you're sending out into the universe. Not those thoughts that you're having, not your emotional body, but the feeling. So when something happens in your life, any circumstance, it doesn't matter what happens. What matters is how you feel about it. It's about your perception. Because as you feel into your field, so comes back to you what it is that you're feeling. All right? So we need to be aware. Awareness is the key. The only way to the only way to recreate anything is to become aware of it. Because then once you're aware of something, it can go away. But we don't know what we don't know. And these are all things that we're learning. This is Heart Math Institute research, and it works and it makes sense and it's the truth. Try it. Send out a feeling vibration. Because if you send anger out into your feeling field, oh, the universe says, no problem. The universe doesn't make judgments. It just gives. It's all it knows. Imagine God with hands. What would they be doing? Giving. Exactly. So the universe thinks that you want to be angry because that's what you're telling your feeling field, and it says, no problem. Here we go. Red lights. Oh, traffic accident. Long lines at the supermarket. Ah! No problem. The universe gives what you ask for. Heaven and hell lie within you. God and the devil lie within you. They are all part of the world of duplicity that we live in. It's good and bad. It's white and black. There has to be opposites in order for us to have the realization of the truth. And the truth is that we live in a universe that cares, loves, and is in its full entire beingness interested in our expansion, our growth, our movement into the universe. Another experiment that they performed with Greg Braden is they created a vacuum in a tube. So they took an x-ray of the tube, and all that was in there was photons, completely 100% random. So into this tube, they injected human DNA. What happened to the photons? The photons formed exactly around the strand of DNA. Photons are what everything in the universe is made up of, light, including us. And this is how much effect we have on our environment. Then they extracted the human DNA from the tube, and guess what happened? Do you think the photons went back to their original random pattern? No. They stayed in the exact same pattern the DNA strand was. That's how much we affect reality. As people, we are creators. When we think into the universe and feel into the universe, it gives us everything that we ask for. Thoughts, emotions, feelings. It's not what happens, it's how you feel about it. I love you. Thank you. Namaste.